rubbed her damp palms on her trousers. As long as they did a thorough search for the parents, because I couldn't bear it if her natural parents came back and claimed her.
Can't happen, Skeeter said easily. What did he say her name was? Caitlin?
He was making conversation, trying to ease Marilyn's tension, and she restrained her impulse to snap at him. That's it.
You going to change her name?
Marilyn faced him, surprised. I can't change her name. She's used to it.
She isn't used to anything. She's only 10 months old. Isn't she sort of like crude oil?
This time, Marilyn managed a smile. Like crude oil?
Yeah, a big gooey blob ready to be made into whatever we want.
He made a squishing motion with his hands. Skeeter, she's already got a personality. She's a person. Suspiciously, Marilyn asked, Didn't you read any of the baby books I gave you?
No.
He stretched out his long legs and gave her the slow, gentle grin that had stolen her heart so long ago at the UT-A&M football game.
I figured I'd pick up this father stuff as I go along. My dad did. I came out all right.
He squeezed her hand again.
Didn't I?
You're all right. She poked him in the ribs. I guess.
Damn straight.
Don't say damned. Marilyn never approved of his cursing, and now she had an excuse to stop it. You can't swear anymore, Skeeter, or the baby will pick up your bad habits.
Yes, ma'am, he said meekly. So tell me what the baby's gonna do.
She'll be sitting up, probably walking with help, maybe be able to say a few words. Marilyn's attention returned to the door. Certainly she'll know her name.
Caitlin.
Skeeter mulled it over.
It's kind of pretty.
It is. What was taking Pastor Wright so long to bring her here?
But I'll call her Kate.
Kate? Marilyn turned to Skeeter in astonishment. Why Kate?
I like Kate.
And she remembered his grandmother, the one she'd never met, had been named Kate. She remembered, too, that Skeeter wanted this baby as desperately as she did, and that he would be a wonderful father. I guess that wouldn't confuse the baby too much. They shared a smile. The door opened. Marilyn came to her feet. Pastor Wright stood there, a man of 30, tall, blond, and handsome, with striking blue eyes and a rugged profile. He was the kind of guy who could turn a woman's head. Marilyn barely noticed him. All her attention was on the baby in the blue frilly dress in his arms. In Kate's picture, it hadn't been possible to see the fine grain of her skin, or the blotches caused by hours of crying. Her lower lip trembled, and her eyes filled with tears as she stared at them, more strangers in a life already torn asunder by abandonment. Marilyn's heart went out to her. She opened her arms. Oh, my sweet baby. Mama, mama, mama. Caitlin launched herself at Marilyn. At once, Marilyn found herself engulfed in the scent of baby powder. Tiny hands closed around her neck, and cheap diapers crackled on her arm. Mum, 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 mum. The baby could talk. She was calling Marilyn Mum, burying her head in Marilyn's neck and crying as if her heart was broken. As Marilyn cuddled the baby, she barely heard the men talking.
Part of our policy is to give you a car seat and a diaper bag with the necessities.
Pastor Wright looked annoyed, as if carrying the baby had been an ordeal.
Don't need to worry about that.
Skeeter accepted the diaper bag anyway.
Marilyn's brought everything little Kate will need. Kate.
For the first time, Pastor Wright looked interested.
Is that what you're going to call her? Thought we would,
Skeeter said laconically.
Kate. Kate Montgomery.
Pastor Wright thought about it and nodded.
That's good. Glad you approve.
Skeeter steadily watched Pastor Wright.
You want us to sign any more papers? Papers saying we got little Kate? Papers saying we'll let someone come and check up on her? No.